Oh yeah, so the question I keep on asking myself day in, day out is, can Ghana really solve the issues of corruption and its related activities? Now, the office that has been created by the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, because even prior to he becoming a president, he stated emphatically, say, he is going to use the ANAS principle in fighting corruption. And he promised Ghanaians he was going to create an office called the OSP, or the Office of the Special Prosecutor, that was going to, or that is going to deal with corruption and its related activities. And truly, Mr. President fulfilled his promise to Ghanaians and created this Office of the Special Prosecutor after he becoming the president of Ghana. Then he also appointed a very learned lawyer and a very learned colleague in politics and in governance, that is Martin Amidu. Ghanaians were very happy when the president made mention of his appointment, that is Martin Amidu. And going forward, in 16th November 2022, Mr. Martin Amidu resigned from the position or from the office of the special prosecutor. Even at a point, he even made some utterances about the president of the republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, which were very unfortunate. He even said Nana Addo Akufo-Addo is the mother serpent of corruption. That was very unfortunate statement from Mr. Martin Amidu. Now, today, Menewo Earth was for the fast forward. Mr. Kissi Agyebeng, a very young man, was appointed to replace Mr. Martin Amidu. While in human P, he has done marvelously well in fighting against corruption. But then, few months ago, he started with a case of the former environmental minister, Kissi Agyebeng, and I will say right from there, things have become very tight for Mr. Kissi Agyebeng. And even a press conference he held quite recently, you could see from his posture and also from his tone that he is trying all possible means in fighting against corruption. But then there are external forces, and that even Mr. Martin Amidu even stated those forces against his office. And Kissi Agyebeng also made emphasis to that particular issue.
But there is doom looming ahead of us, that very soon a murderer will boldly walk to court to seek an injunction. Should I feel frustrated and resign? I took an oath when I was sworn in. And in my life, when I take on the reins to do something, I do it to the best of my ability. I ought to say tree. Those who do not understand tree, please forgive me. They say I'm a unkwanoma. But they make cry about for it. Me to me.
On 30th April, Mr. Martin Amidu wrote a petition to the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, giving reasons to the impeachment of Mr. Kissi Agyebeng. Yes, watre letter and now watre petition Mr. President said based on some 6 grounds Mr. President should see to the removal of Mr. Kissi Agyebeng from office as a special prosecutor. So on the 30th of April, Mr. Martin Amidu submitted this particular petition to the president. Now I was very curious, and I'm saying, hey, somebody you called the mother serpent of corruption, how then do you write petition? Well, the law gives him the permission and the permit to do so. So just as you see on your screen, these are the 6 grounds with which Martin Amidu is telling the president to remove Mr. Kissi Agyebeng from office. So 1 is encroachment of authority. 2, inducement of staff from sister law enforcement agencies. 3, abuse of citizens' rights through arrest and detention. I think that one will have to do with Kissi Agyebeng's arrest and also detention, and all raises our concern. Abuse of judiciary. Then also 5, procurement breaches. Then 6, refusal to comply with RTI. So on the issue of the 5 procurement breaches, he says that Mr. Kissi Agyebeng, according to his findings, were breaching some aspect of procurement or office so the president should see to his removal. Then also the refusal to comply with the RTI request, that's the right to information request. But the RTI, in the same law, if you have not exhausted all the chances of you getting information, you need to submit your request to the information commission, the boss there. Now also he comes in, but then I don't know whether Mr. Martin Amidu exhausted all the chances he had in reference to getting information, as the RTI bill says. Now, going forward, we will have to know how this thing unfolds. Now, in this case, just as you see on your screens today on Key Point on TV3, Mr. Alfredo Kansi read out the processes this petition has to go through. So, just as you see on the screen, the first step is the petitioner. So, that's Mr. Martin Amidu. Then he has to submit it to the president, which he has done so. So within 7 days, Mr. President needs to forward it to the Chief Justice, which has been done. Then in 30 days, the Chief Justice will have to also set up a committee, which has also 14 days. Now, the Chief Justice has come out to say a prima facie case cannot be established without hearing from Mr. Kissi Agyebeng. So there is the need to establish a committee so as to hear from Mr. Kissi Agyebeng on his side of the story before the case can be carried out. Then we also continue to committee work also within 90 days, then back to the president. So within all this period, say if a committee is set up, there will be the need, or the president can also ask the special prosecutor to step aside, which is likely to happen in this case. Say the president might ask Mr. Kissi Agyebeng to step aside whilst investigation goes on, and a new special prosecutor will be appointed. So we will see how things unfold in this particular matter. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'll be here. Whatever that comes out from this particular issue, I'll be here to also give you more information about it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.